getting set for evening baseball from Oriole Park in Baltimore. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Carrasco. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And that one just missed outside. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he has a 3-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. Popped him up. Gomes is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Leonis Martin.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's an impressive 5 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Now both runners on the move. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1. Martin on third, Ramirez on at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Standing in, Gary Sanchez from the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The tag, and he is out.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Very weakly on the ground.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Ramirez scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Brett Gardner. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Brett Gardner.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. And here's his slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So striding in, Lonnie Chisenhall will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Lindor ranges to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Digging in, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And another throw over. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Throw goes to third, in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Gets a small piece near the plate. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. Here's Miguel Andujar now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! It's a grand slam. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres picks it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down in this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped high in the air. Carrasco over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw won't get him. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Danny Salazar answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. 2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Judge, the runner at third. Stanton at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A ball and no strikes.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the driver held in check as the... Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1 the count now. And right into the shift. Donaldson's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. dribbled back toward the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first. And this ball's right past him at first base. Hicks, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hicks running from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Torres scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Riding in once again, Yan Gomes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leonis Martin. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Fouled off. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 25.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Lindor will put this one away. And so stepping in, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Runners off for second, a little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runner going a second time. Chopper to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the double steal is on here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he can't find a handle, actually, as he must have been caught off guard. It's a double steal. Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play. And that... Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's 1 for 3. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. A couple of walks for him thus far. Back up the middle, barehanded for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses inside, 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And that's low, ball 4. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Chisenhall ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. Now both men are across to score. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. David Robertson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Leonis Martin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. Back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And that will conclude matters here. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out for us. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Andrew McCutchen is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to Donaldson. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Andujar is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Robertson's ready. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Designated hitter.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chisenhall on the move. Makes the play, one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 5. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Ramirez to his left. He's there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. And digging in, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. He's outside for a ball. Left side of the infield into the shift. Gregorius is there, and there's one down now. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitting .429. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and it's dropped. In now for Cleveland. Jason Kipnis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Chad Green enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Now playing left field, number 26, Andrew Magnait99.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Now playing second base, number 14.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Yan Gomes will be next. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it barehanded for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Cleveland, 4 runs on 5.